What's going on, you guys? Just wanted to jump on here and answer some questions and see what you guys got going on. I'll do a little different live show tonight than what we're used to. Know if the audio is okay, guys. Let me know. Give you guys a little bit of time to jump on. Five of you guys on. What's up, man? What's up? We're live on YouTube and Facebook. What's up, Edward Reinhardt and Truth Seeker? What is up, guys? Feels like a Sunday, but it's not. What's up, John? Guys, make sure you hit the like button, man. It tells the algorithm that we got something going on over here. I know we're just running our mouths, but whatever. How's the audio, guys? This is I built me a little workstation out here in my garage. What's up, J&J? Roof treaters, what's up? Trying to set up a different little live area so we can have some visitors on and stuff. I may try to make it look better than this, but anyway. Michael Branch, what's up? 8 to 10 inches of snow in western North Carolina. Dude, it's been snowing in Georgia. We're supposed to get snow down here in South Georgia next weekend. Steve Martin, what's up, dude? I'm trying to make sure my mic isn't going to fall off because I'm telling you, I got this thing kind of rigged up, dude. Austin Davis, what's up, dude? You're supposed to be on a date, man. Get out of here. Hey, you guys check out Austin Davis's channel right there, guys. He's in the comments. He's got some pretty good stuff. Appreciate it, Edward. Carpet Cleaning Huntsville, what's up? Sergeant Ringo, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Good day from Australia. Hunter Pressure Washing, what's up? Sergeant Ringo, what's going on? Been watching your videos so I can start my business. That's cool, man. I hope I can help somehow. Truth Seeker, John Blocker. I don't know how. I hope I didn't say that wrong, dude. Marco Ramirez, California. Oh, CTP. I got you, J&J Roof Treater. I got you now. What's up, man? Cosmic Rain, what's up? Says, I want to thank you for how you break down the 5 accounts. I'm using that layout this year. Yeah, I mean, that's me kind of drawing it out with crayons, man. They actually have a whole system on YouTube that you guys can check out. And they got a book and everything. It's really good stuff. Lone Shark, what's up? Do I do any paver sealing? No, I don't, man. Don't bear with me on this microphone. This thing's but I'm going to duct tape it because it's being stupid. Hold up, guys. Let me get this thing a little more gooder here. Watch it. It just keeps falling. Check it out. Kim Nation, what's up from Virginia? Dude, let me find me some channel locks or something. Hold on a second. Hold that thought, guys. Let me put a little bit more yamp on this thing. Is it staying? Looks like it's staying. Can you guys still hear me, guys? Let me know. Technical difficulties out here in the barn, the garage area. 22 of you guys on. You guys ain't got nothing better to do on a Monday night? It feels like a Sunday, don't it? Wisconsin with the stop and go lights. What's up, Brad? Lone Shark. What flea market did you buy the microphone from? It's called Amazon. That's the flea market. Edward. It's actually a really good mic. It's just the stand sucks. I got to get a new stand. So whatever, bro. What's up, man? You guys got any questions? What's been going on? It's January, and we've been actually kind of busy, guys. You know, some of you guys that follow my channel, you saw we got the big job, and then we lost the big job all in about a matter of a week. Just did our first state patrol post, so that turned out good. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up, guys. I can't see them. I'm on this this platform here, but I can see that there's 24 of you guys on. Let's see, Sergeant Ringo, what do you think about a crowdfunding to get the initial cost of starting the business? You can try it. I mean, How much money do you have right now to get started? I mean, it don't really take a whole lot. Is it possible to clean windows without having to climb on ladders? Yes, if you're going to do exterior window cleaning only, you can get a water-fed pole. They can get expensive, but they make window cleaning a lot easier. It's called a water-fed pole. Check that out. Dallas, Texas. What's up? What's the weather out like there? Michael Kendrick. Love your videos. How long pre and post roof wash do you soak down plants and bushes? I have my first actual paying customer in 1 week, $800 house, and I'm nervous. Is it just you? You got a helper? Steve Martin says it's cold and snowy, a snowy mess. Yeah, man, it's supposed to snow in South Georgia. It hasn't snowed down here since 2018, and I was on duty that day, and we had like 9 wrecks in a 10-mile stretch. Dallas, Georgia. What's up? All right, so Michael says he's doing it just by himself. All right, Mike at All About Pressure Washing. He's got a technician that works for him, solo on the truck, and they use a sprinkler system like you would water your grass with. They hook it up and they have it running all over the vegetation while they're washing the roofs or whatever they're doing, and it just keeps the vegetation saturated. So I would soak the crap out of it before. I would go up and spray one section of a house, and I would come back down and rinse again. And you can never go wrong by rinsing again. But I mean, like really, really rinse it. Another thing you need to keep in mind, who was it, Michael? Keep in mind, you need to pay attention to your doors, front and back, especially your front doors. Those are usually the ones that are stained. If there's any kind of stained wood, it could be a deck, anything like that. If you get any of that roof mix on it, it's going to pull the stain off. So ask me how I know. Oh, someone has Bulldog jokes. Talking about the Bulldogs beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. About time they did something. Good Lord. Congratulations. All right, Sergeant Ringo, let me catch up with you guys. Somebody said, what was my favorite form of marketing? I didn't. Loan Shark. My favorite form of marketing is probably Facebook and my Google, my business. We've picked up a lot of business from that. And, talking to people one-on-one, anybody can pressure wash their house, guys. People that are going to hire you, they're going to hire you. They're going to pay their money to you, not because you do pressure washing. I mean, you got to sell yourselves. That's a whole nother thing, but Facebook and Google has been my number one. I have picked up a lot of work from yard signs. And that's one thing we're changing up for here shortly. I'll make a whole video about that. All right, Sergeant Ringo, I don't have any extra income to start at the moment. I haven't worked in too long because of a back surgery by the VA. I've been there, bro. I haven't had the surgery, but I've got a crushed L5S1 for sure. So my income at the moment all goes to living expenses for my family. I understand, bro. Honestly, dude, if you could get up a couple $100, you could just really start your business doing nothing but driveways, but you got a bad back. This business can be a little rough. It can be physical. So that's something you need to think about and pray about. Miller Time pressure washing. What's going on? George Yost, how do you feel about a gear drive pressure washer? Guys, I'm not real big on the technical side of things yet. I like my belt drive. So I know they make some good ones, George, but I'm probably not the person to ask about the technical side of all that stuff. I have the last two that I've had were belt driven, and I like them. Let's see, Michael Medina, yo, love the channel. George, don't. I'm not trying to blow you off, man. Just realize that you can get started with any kind of pressure washer. You can rent one to get started, but as soon as you get your money up, do your research and find some stuff that everybody likes. People that have been out in the field using it for years and they've tried it. Listen to those people. Edward Reinhardt is nozzle time pressure washing. That's pretty cool. A fun family, Miracle Pressure Washing Services keep the fun family dreams alive in Central Florida. Thank you. Marco started his business in 2022. Edward Reinhardt says, "Go Aggies." Yep, nothing wrong with them jokers. Cosmic Rain, St. Louis, Missouri is still cold. Too cold to run. Looking forward to warm weather. I have 3 jobs lined up. How cold is too cold? What's a good site to get yard signs? I think that's supposed to be signs. I use UZ Marketing, but anywhere you can get them is better than not having any at all. Austin Davis uses, he's commenting right here, says he uses a gear drive. He loves it. I've never used one. I don't own one. So, I mean, I can't really help you on that. But I mean, as long as it sprays water, I guess it would work. I don't, that's, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the technical side, guys. As far as what's better than what. You can ask 5 people and 5 people will give you 5 different answers. Sergeant Ringo, my back has been improving the last few years, and I'm ready to work again just for myself at this point. I understand. I was on workers' comp out of work for 3 years, man, sitting at home doing nothing. I'm going to tell you, that's rough. Men were not designed to sit at home. Let's see here. Robert Clark. Scott, who do you deal with mostly there in Savannah, L&H Industrial or Savannah Cleaning Systems? By far, 10,000% L&H Industrial. I got screwed over by Savannah Cleaning Systems. Don't do that. Georgios has a 5.5. 1 and 8. I've got a 5.5, man. And it makes money. So that's the whole goal. I mean, you can spend $2 million on equipment, guys, but I mean, the whole goal is to make money. So think about that before you go out and spend a pile of money on stuff when it all kind of works the same. I've got a $300-something surface cleaner, and I've got a $900 surface cleaner, and I can promise you that they clean almost identical. So, Quality Kings, how long do you leave roof wash on if you decide to rinse afterwards? Well, for the most part, I mean, have you done the roof yet, Quality Kings? Because most of the roofs that we do, I mean, you can pretty much see a difference almost immediately. You give it 10, 20 minutes and check it. Sometimes when we do like one section of a roof, and then we'll go to the next section. That way we can control any overspray. We can rinse all the vegetation and stuff. You don't want to get out there and just go crazy spraying everything. You got to control this thing. It's controlled chaos. But I leave the roof wash on when you can tell that it's kind of gone. If you need to rinse. Metal roofs, we try to rinse those. But a lot of times on shingle roofs and stuff, we don't rinse it. We leave it there until the rain washes it off. Let's see. Cosmic Rain, snow on the ground. Edward Reinhardt says, I honestly have a Simpson 4200 PSI 4-gallon per minute washer. It holds 2 gallons of gas. Never used a belt-driven system. Whatever works, man. If it's spraying water and you're making money, then hey, go with it. Power Washing Pro Georgia. What's up, my brother? Appreciate the support, man. Vroom, vroom. When spraying bleach on houses, do we water the windows down first? We don't. If you're spraying a pretty hot mix, which I don't know why you would if you're spraying it on a house, you might want to rinse them down. If it's a really, really, really strong roof mix, you can actually damage some windows. We haven't damaged any of them, but we always rinse them off. So we just go around and wet the vegetation, make sure there's nothing that's stained, make sure there's no windows open, things like that, and we start spraying. Cover up your electrical with painter's tape, things like that. I'm trying my best to read that, bro. Schaffner. I will just go with that. Southwest Virginia here. What's up, man? I bet it's cold as crap there right now. Yeah, you guys check out Austin Davis's channel, man. He's a young guy. He's got a lot of drive. He's going to do really well in this business. Got a really cool channel, too. What's a fair price to pay for a startup pressure washing setup? 4,000 PSI at 4 gallons a minute. I've seen them from 1,800. You can spend as much as you want to, man. I'm a firm believer that you get what you pay for, but you can literally get out here and start with a load. I know people that started with a Ryobi electric pressure washer, and now they're multimillionaires. So ain't about where you start, man. It's where you finish. Giorgio's gas roof pump. I am looking into a gas roof pump. And let me go ahead and clarify, because apparently people think that me and Cody have drama, and we do not. I'll even show you. Let me turn it just a little bit here. I mean, I've still got my Alumimax Pro skid sitting right there. The thing's a beast. Nothing wrong with my 12 volts. 12 volt is awesome. I'm going to say it again. 12 volt is awesome. The only reason I would need a gas roof pump, guys, is because some of the stuff that we're getting into is really, really, really tall, like commercial stuff. I'm talking about like 80-foot steeples. I'm talking like 4-story buildings, those types of things. But for the most part, if you guys are just going to stick to residential, just get a 12 volt. You don't really need to go all crazy. Let's see. Carpet cleaning, Huntsville. Clean a really bad driveway with a 15-inch surface cleaner, 4,200 PO, 300. Barely budged the dirt. Switched to a turbo nozzle, and it worked great. Thoughts about why surface cleaner didn't do much? Well, the PSI, I mean, you don't even need that much PSI to clean concrete. I would say it was the flow more than anything. And that's one thing that I changed on one of my surface cleaners. I went from 2.5 nozzles to 3, just so I could get more flow. I don't know, man. I'd have to be there and see what you had going on. I can't just pull the switch on that and tell you exactly what happened. A turbo nozzle is like one of the best investments you can make in this business. The turbo nozzle is a bad jugger. I use it for a lot of things. Let's see. Giorgio's has a Kappa 43, 12 gallons. Good God. Let's see. J&J Roof Treaters. Are you going to WashCon? No, I'm not going to WashCon. I would love to go, but I'm not a fan of driving anywhere. I hate to travel. I've traveled since I was a kid, man. I've lived all over the country. I joined the military afterwards, traveled some more, got out of the military, went to work on the road working for the union, traveled some more. Then I drove trucks for 5 years. I hate traveling. I hate it. Let's see. That rebirth guide. Do you think it's possible to build a maintenance service, mowing, pressure washing, roof cleaning, gutter business, all of which are reoccurring customers that are on monthly payment plan? Yeah. You definitely can if you get into the right market. I've got customers right now that we wash their house twice a year. We do their windows every quarter. We do the daughter's house every quarter, and people pay for those things. I mean, if you get into the right, let me explain something to you about money, guys. There are people out there in the world today, right now, that will spend thousands of dollars on dinner. Okay. So you can't be afraid to price accordingly. If you guys do a good job and you're a professional business, charge, because you're going to get into the right neighborhoods eventually. If you market yourself right and you carry yourself like a professional, and you get this $1 million company mindset that, you know, I'm going to move into these bigger, wealthier areas. And when you get there, guys, I mean, for the most part, these customers that we do that are our wealthy, like really wealthy clients, I mean, they don't even ask how much it's going to be when you come to wash. They're like, hey, come get this for me. Let me know where to leave the check. And it's like, boom. So people spend money on things. Okay. Just quit treating your business like it's not necessary. I mean, if you guys, if you market yourself and you carry yourself like a professional and you do a good job and people like you, there's a thing in business that you guys have to learn. You can write this down. It's called know, like, and trust. If your customer knows you, they know what you're about, they know that you do a good job and all that stuff, they like you. I mean, I can talk to anybody. I mean, I can go out and talk to the pine tree. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime about anything. If they like you, and then if they trust you, okay, if you do a good job and they can see that other people have said that you do a good job, they'll trust you. I mean, if they ask you technical questions and you can answer them, they'll trust you. So if they know, like, and trust you, they're more prone to spend money with you. So there's a lot of money out there to be made, guys. Just, yeah. So yes, to answer your question, that rebirth guy, yes, you can make a really good living. How to see Andrew Howell. How did you learn from? Who did you learn from? How did you learn from? Who is your guru? I don't have a guru, but I can tell you who has helped me the most. When I first started out, I was doing nothing but window cleaning, and Steve-O, the window cleaner, is the man. Okay, the guy helped me with a lot of questions I had. He answered them for me. Awesome dude, awesome channel. He's got a YouTube channel. As far as people helping me with the technical side of things, washing side of things, I had a business coach when I first started. His name was Eric Bland. I don't have him as a coach anymore. We don't actually talk anymore. Mike at All About Pressure Washing has been one of my biggest mentors. Cody has helped me a pile. Jason Guyman, his entire channel. I mean, Jason's an awesome dude. He's helped answer a lot of questions for me. And honestly, just other people in the business. I mean, there's a million different Facebook groups that you guys can get involved with, and you can ask questions. People post nonstop on there. You guys can get a lot of information off of there. Truth seeker. People like to make drama where there is none. Yeah, apparently people think that me and Cody are at war with each other, and we're not. I mean, we talk. It's crazy. Let's see. RGVLEO. Hello from South Texas. Have you ever caught grief for using customers' water? Absolutely not. That is part of our terms and conditions. If we're going to wash your stuff, we're going to use your water. Let's see. Steve Martin. Looking to up my marketing game this year. Any thoughts on getting in good with property managers, realtors, etc.? Property managers will definitely be a good person to get in touch with. They're easy to talk to. Also, general managers. Some of you guys can pick up a lot of your fast food restaurants, bars, those types of things if you'll just go and talk to the general manager. One thing I will tell you about commercial work, guys, is you're not going to be able to charge. From what I've seen, now I may be completely wrong. Some of you guys may know better than I do, but from what I've seen on my bidding and the jobs we've landed and not landed, you got to kind of come down on your price a little bit. As far if you're charging square footage, you can't charge your residential price for commercial stuff, especially if there's other people bidding, because they will chop your head off and you won't get any work. So, and businesses don't like to spend a whole lot of money. Some of them do, some of them don't. Scott Ferguson, what's up, man? Where you been? George Yost, enclosed trailer or open? I have an open. I love my open. I have reasons why I'm looking into an enclosed trailer, mainly for keeping my crap out of the weather. I can also get my garage back because I have all intentions on putting a C6 Corvette in here over the next year or two, I hope. That's one of my goals, something I've always wanted. And there's just a lot more room for branding on an enclosed trailer. And it also gives you somewhere to use the bathroom if you need to. Let's see. Do you feel you make more than your past 9 to 5? My past 9 to 5 was $600 a week salary before taxes. We make that in the morning now on most days. Not every day, but we're getting there. Guys, let me explain something to you. When you get out here and you start getting those checks, and some of you guys who have been in the business for a while, you know what I'm talking about, those checks. When you go to the bank and you just got a smile on your face and you're proud to just put that money in the bank. When you get out here and you realize that you can make a lot of money spraying soap and water and bleach on a house. It's not, don't get me wrong. It's not always that easy, guys. There's more to it than that. But for those of you who are going to get out here and take it serious and spend time learning your craft, learning business, learning marketing, talking to people, growing, the money's kind of dumb. That's all I'll say about it. J&J Roof Treaters. I drive trucks now. I've been doing it for 22 years and ready to get out of it. And this small town I live in doesn't know anything about roof washing. My town has absolutely zero clue about roof washing. So that's one thing that we're trying to do, is educate our local people. And that's where the know, like, and trust comes in. That's where the trust factor of that comes in. You start educating. And there's a lot of things on YouTube and a lot of business stuff that you guys will learn as far as social media marketing, guys. I think it's like the 80-20 rule. I don't remember exactly what rule it is, but you're supposed to educate people more than you advertise for yourself. I don't know the ratio on it. You'll have to look it up. But basically what it's saying is when you make a post on Facebook, if you'll make it educational or informative, people seem to respond better to those than look how awesome we are. So that falls back into the trust factor. Y'all, excuse me. Power Washing Pro George. They only want to know when you can do it. That's what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. I mean, I love those customers. And when you can really just message them and be like, hey, we got you down for Thursday. What all do you want us to do this time? They'll be like, oh, cool, great. Take care of the pool area. And there's this one little spot on the very back that's been bothering me. If you'll just get it. And while you're here, just go ahead and do this, this, and this. They don't ask how much. They're like, boom, there it is. And when you're done, let them know how much it is. They come out, they chit chat, they hand you your money, and you're gone. I love my customers like that. Casey Harrell, you're in Tallahassee, Florida, where the Seminoles are. 82nd Airborne, appreciate you guys. Even though you guys were Army, we won't hold that against you. Kim Nation, say if you go to a Publix, for example, to wash their windows, would you approach the store manager or their corporate office? I would approach the store manager first, introduce myself, ask them if they have anybody doing their, or go in there and be like, look, I can tell that you don't have anybody doing your windows. Because what that's going to do is it's going to be like, oh, dang, they're in their mind. They're going to be like, oh, dang, are my windows that dirty that people are noticing? And there's a million videos on YouTube on sales tactics and stuff like that, guys. I'm not a salesman, guys. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that, well, we sell ourselves, but I'm not that sleazy car dealership guy. I'm not that. I'll tell you what we can do, but I'm not going to push. I'm just not. But go in there and talk to the general manager, explain to them who you are, be nice, make chit chat. I wouldn't catch them during a busy time. But definitely go see them face to face and tell them what you do, ask them if they got anybody cleaning the windows, but already have a price in your head and let them know, look, well, I think we can take care of that, bi-weekly, monthly, weekly, whatever they need for only this amount. And I can send over a formal estimate for you if I need to. You guys got to get into a business mindset, guys. I mean, like, picture your business being multi-million dollars worth of business, and then you'll start talking different. You'll start thinking differently. Edward Reinhardt says corporate office. Sometimes corporate office is easy to reach. Sometimes it's not. But they can at least, if they can't do it, if the general manager or the store manager can't do it, they can get you in touch with who can. One of the food chains that we were doing was a Zaxby's. And when I first started, I mean, we were just trying to get any work we could. So we were doing it for $45 a week for a whole store. Yeah, laugh at me. When I bumped it up to 60, they didn't want it done because there was an old drunk guy that comes around and does it for 35, but they look like crap. So they just don't understand the spending money part of it. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, Casey Harrell knows what I'm talking about on those commercial stuff. You got to let's what we're talking about, guys. If you guys are just jumping on, we're talking about a little bit of everything. But on commercial work, from what we've seen, some of you guys may be different. Let's just say you're at 15 cents a square foot on your residential. On the commercial, I would bump it down 10 to 12 because a lot of these big corporate people don't want to spend money. Most of them have budgets. That's just something you need to think about. Yeah, the commercial, like Power Washing Pro Georgia right here, dude. Build your commercial relationships for the long haul. We've got a local Dairy Queen, guys, that we do. It's $300 a month. We do it once a month, and we go in and basically just degrease everything, and we rinse it off. It takes the food grade grease stuff up, and the driveway is destroyed 2 hours after we clean it either way, so we don't surface clean it unless it gets really bad. I think we've surface cleaned it maybe twice this year, just because we had a lot of rain and it just would have looked like crap if we would have rinsed it. But for the most part, most of the time we just go in there and degrease it and rinse it off. It takes about an hour, and it's monthly, so that helps. Those monthly accounts really help. Appreciate it, Austin. Scott Ferguson, putting out them money bushes. What you talking about, man? Hey, Edward, be careful out there, man. Try to stay warm. Let's see. Barrett Herndon, what's up, dude? Did you holler at Joseph Walters or figure out the workman's comp? No, I'm not worried about the workers' comp, Barrett. It's actually going to be kind of funny, guys, because one of the guys that's actually one of the people that bid on the job, he's got several employees. Pressure washing is not his specialty, but he does it on the side. He's really a landscape guy. So we may end up subcontracting under his workers' comp. I just don't see. I mean, if we were landing, if we were doing 200,000 a year and commercial was going to seriously transform our business, or even if we weren't doing $200,000 a year, if commercial work was going to like completely transform our company, maybe I would invest into that. But right now, I mean, we're doing so good with residential and it's so much easier money. And it's like, right when you're done, you get paid. I may just stick with that for a while. We do have commercial work that we do, guys, and they don't require that. Like the state patrol stuff we're doing, they didn't ask for any of the insurance stuff. So we're doing all that. The Dairy Queen doesn't ask for it. Places like a lot of places just won't ask for it. We have had 3 big jobs. There was a chemical company that wanted windows done. They wouldn't do it if we didn't have workers' comp. We had an old warehouse type facility here that somebody's getting ready to open back up. They wanted the entire outside done. They were taking bids. Wouldn't even hear my bid because I didn't have workers' comp. And then, of course, this big job with the medical group. So, but we make money in residential, guys, and we're usually done by 2:00 in the afternoon. So it'll take us longer to get the money that we would have got with the big commercial job. But by the time we pay the insurance and everything, would we really be making a profit? Probably not. Let's see. Michael Branch, I had a property manager's request literature about my business doing first contact. I'm going to read that again. I had property managers request literature about my business during the first contact. You mean like they ask you, like, what do you do? How do you do it? Those types of things, Michael Branch? I'm confused, man. Sometimes you got to draw it with crayons for me. What's up, Scott? What question do you ask on the phone? What question am I asking to who? Greg V, tell me, man. You ever have problems with hardy board? Hardy board is fairly easy to clean, but spider webs seem to just stick to that crap. Dirt dauber nests, they seem to leave shadows pretty bad on it too, but for the most part, it will clean pretty easy. Jonathan Mushi has a question. I'll get to you in just a second, brother. Dealing with franchise owners, you make better money versus dealing with corporate-owned chains. Exactly right. Yard signs are money bushes. Sounds good, man. I've gotten some pretty good work off of yard signs. I'm getting ready to change my entire process on yard signs, man. We're doing a whole different thing, a little more branding in it. Barrett Herndon says when they landed their first townhome community, they required them to have it. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. Just because your state by statute, by law, doesn't require you to have workers' comp, sometimes these places, they require it. You can show them all the pieces of paper that you want to, and they don't care because they're going to cover their tails. They have risk assessment people that work for them, and they're not going to hear it. Jonathan Mushi says, do yard signs, I think that's supposed to be do yard signs bring you jobs? Yes, they do. Like I said, we're getting ready to revamp our entire yard sign stuff because we want to put more branding. I don't want to, those generic ones work. They've been, tried and tested, guys, and they work. The ones that just say like pressure washing and your phone number, those type things, those work. But I want brand recognition. Let's see, James Duncan, do you do dumpster pads? If so, do you worry about the water runoff with any grease buildup? I have not done a dumpster pad yet, but the Dairy Queen that we do has a lot of concrete where they actually pick up the dumpsters and dump it, and it stays busy right there. If you got a bunch of runoff, you're going to have to just make sure you guys, EPA will eat you up on that. Let me tell my wife to tell my kids to be quiet because my son is in there playing Fortnite being really loud. Give me 2 seconds, guys. let's see. It dumps. Yeah. Anyway, water runoff. I mean, technically, you're not even supposed to wash your car in the driveway and it run out into the street. So it's not supposed to leave the property. So at our Dairy Queen, it doesn't leave the property. It stays right there, right into the grass. Larry Lepton, what's up, dude? I am 43. I just turned 43 on the 10th. I am 7 days into being 43 years old. Matt Maycroft, what's up, dude? 54 people on, guys. Hit me up with some questions. If you guys want to help the channel out, man, you can see across the bottom of the screen. You guys can use the super chat feature, man. It just, $5 here and there. It helps the channel out a lot, guys. If you don't mind helping, help if you can. So, my phone script. I got you, Greg V. All right. So my phone script is I answer my phone. No matter who's calling me, I always answer it as my business. I answer it, mine is Gerard Pro Wash. So I'll answer it and they'll be like, yes, I was interested and I saw what you guys did with houses, roofs, whatever. I'll walk you through it. So if they call me, I've got my phone, I'm on it, blah, 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 blah. They'll say, I'm interested in getting my house washed. I'll say, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. If you'll give me the address, I'll pull it up right now and we'll look at it together. So they're like, oh, okay. So the whole time they're telling me, I'm writing it down. I've got a notepad everywhere I go. Or if I don't have a notepad, I get on my phone and do it. Go into your notes and write it. But I take their name and I get their address and I'll pull it up and I'll ask them, is it 1-story, 2-story, vinyl, hardy board, brick? I get information because I'm not there. I get as much information as I can. So then I'll pull it up. I'll measure it on Google Earth. I'll give them an estimate and that's pretty much it. And they're like, when do you think you could get to it? And guess what? I got my calendar right here too. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. I'll pull that up for you and I'll let you know when we can get to it. I'm like, oh, it looks like we can get to it the 24th and we can be there by 9:00 that morning. And they'll say, thank you. That sounds good. Put us down. I'm like, oh, cool. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how did you hear about us? Because I want to know what marketing of mine is working. So I will tell you, as far as script, man, I just talk to people. I'm not that sleazy sales guy. The more you do it, the more you're going to get better at it. But I mean, I'm not that sleazy sales guy. When people call me, I keep telling myself in the back of my head that we're there to solve a problem. They called you for a reason. They could gladly or easily go to Lowe's, get them a pressure washer and do it themselves, but they called you for a reason. So I'm a problem solver. What's the problem? Well, I know that my house is really dirty and that back porch is just really disgusting. I got some family coming over this weekend and I know we're going to be outside. That back porch. I'm listening to what their number one complaint is about it. So I tell them how we're going to solve it. This is our method. And that starts building the trust thing that we were talking about. Know, like, and trust. I've literally had customers call me and before the conversation is over about washing a house, we're talking about deer hunting, guys. Just talk to people. They're human beings on the other side. As far as running into people, I've had people that have questioned my pricing. I had one guy, he's a big business owner in a town near me. And this is one thing that I do use as a script. It's not really, it's just me being honest, but, when I give them a quote, they're like, oh man, that's a lot more than I paid for last time. You guys are at 400 plus, last time we only paid 250. I have a couple questions. One, what happened to those people that did it last time? It's usually that, well, they didn't answer the phone or they're not in business anymore. My thing, and you guys can remember this, it'll help you a ton. When someone kind of bucks a little bit at the price that you give them, they're like, well, that's a little more than I was thinking I was going to have to pay. This is what I say. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I completely understand. Everyone has a budget, but that's what we have to charge to clean the way that we clean and to stay fully licensed and fully insured. Just that simple, guys. I had that guy, the big business owner. He's like, oh, you're fully licensed, fully insured. I mean, like, yes, sir. Absolutely. Oh, well, I can see why you charge what you charge. Go ahead and put us down. I mean, that was it. I will tell you this. I did negotiate a job the other day. I had a homeowner call me. They're getting ready to sell the property. I gave them a price and I could tell that the price was, the husband and wife were sitting there together and they're like, well, yeah, And I'm like, so it sounds like you guys were kind of hesitant on the price. I know you guys are trying to sell the property. So if you can kind of tell me what idea you guys had as far as a budget, because I know you want to make the most value, the most profit off of the sale as you can. Where do you guys need to be financially to be comfortable with us doing the work? And they told me, and it was like $200 less. So I didn't come down and say, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll do it for that. I let them know what we could clean for that price. And then I also took a better look at the property, and I met them in the middle, and we agreed on a price. So I came down. Some of you guys were like, well, man, you lost money on that. No, I didn't. We went from like $850 to $750. I didn't lose $100. I gained $750 on a job. That's the way I see it. Back on track, guys. Just talk to people, man. Don't be sleazy about it. Be real. Power Wash agrees with me on that one. Jonathan Oliver, I'm currently trying to get my business up and running down in Camden. Is that Camden County? Or I don't know where you're at. Or Camden, yeah. Currently law enforcement officer, but hoping to be successful in this, learning a lot from your videos. Would love to meet up with you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, any questions you have, let me know, man. I'll do what I can. All right. Quality King says, maybe a dumb question, but how do you measure roof square footage using Google Earth? So let me show you, man. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. Let me go to my house, and we'll pull it up real quick. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, let me zoom it in. Maybe you can see it then. Come on, camera. All right, there's my house, right? Up in the top right corner on your Google Earth, there is a ruler. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't see it. There's a ruler. Come on, bro. Zoom it in, cuz. Anyway, on Google, look for the ruler. When you click the ruler, you can literally go from corner to corner and make a mark, and then you can change. Oh, God bless it. And down here, you can change from area to perimeter to square footage, and you just measure the roof and so on. It's really easy. But that goes back to asking questions. Is it one story? Is it two story? Do you have gutters? These are things that you need to ask. All right. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Power Washing Pro George says they're not in business because they weren't charging enough. You are correct, sir. And we gained a client, and they trust us. Clean Coast Pressure Washing. Do you do most of your quotes in person? If it's like a $1,500 job, $2,000 job, or I can tell in the customer's voice that doing it over the phone is not probably the best practice, I will go meet them. But 90% of mine are done over the phone. I did have one guy. He's a business owner, so of course he knows everything. He asked me to give him an estimate on washing his roof. I could see the entire 360 degrees around the house from Google. Measured the roof, priced it, told him how we did it, did everything like we do. And he's like, well, yeah, I really want you to come over and look at it. That way we can negotiate. And I'm like, sir, there's really nothing to negotiate. I'd be happy to come over and see you. But I'm already giving you a discount on that because we didn't charge you for the back porch area, those types of things. He didn't want to hear it. Well, I've never met a business guy that didn't want to come and talk business and try to negotiate. And it finally got to the point he was being rude. I'm like, sir, do you negotiate your prices for your seasoning? No, you don't. Do you go to the doctor and say, well, I really don't want to pay that for that, but could you do it for this? You got to take pride in what you do, and you got to put your foot down sometimes. Let's see. Camden County, Kingsland, Georgia. Yeah, man, you're about an hour from me. That's cool. That's a good area down there, man. All on that coast down there. You can get some business. BB says, can you talk a bit about what the first interaction you had with Footbridge Media, and did you have a website prior? I had a website that I built with, it wasn't GoDaddy. It was, what's the other one that they advertise all over TV? That website company, guys, I went blank. I had that one, and it wasn't doing a thing. And I did all the little tips and tricks that I'd found on YouTube, and it still wasn't doing a thing. My first interaction with Footbridge Footbridge Media, they took care of me immediately, and they've been doing a fantastic job ever since. Highly recommend them. My business has transformed, and my phone is ringing. Yep, Dre is right. I mean, you can learn how to do brain surgery on YouTube, guys. I mean, seriously, anything you have a question, any question that you're asking right here, you can literally type it in, and there's a chance you'll find a video on it. C Gentry, how far will you travel? Meaning, do you know your profitable service area? I'm only covering 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 counties. And all of those counties, like the farthest side of those counties is probably 40 miles. So I would say 50 miles. The deal we got with the state patrol, we did travel an hour and a half away to do that job. But for the most part, I stay close to the house. Wicks, thank you, Servant Softwash. Good Lord. Wicks, that's who I had. And yeah, thank you guys. I am entitled to a brain fart from time to time. Have you created a 2022 marketing calendar yet? Michael Lynch, you're getting all technical, bro. What do you mean? I'm a simple guy. C Gentry, gotcha. Thanks. Absolutely, man. When you're first starting out, man, you may have to travel off and go. I mean, when I first started doing window cleaning, I mean, we were having to travel an hour and a half, 2 hours away for sometimes just to get work, just residential. And I know people that'll go wherever the money's at. Tyler Key, have you ever used TaskRabbit? No, I have not. Never even heard of it. Guys, let me explain something to you. My business, I try to keep it as simple as I possibly can. I send all of my like estimates, unless it's a really, really big like commercial estimate. I send most of my estimates with my QuickBooks. I send all of my invoices with QuickBooks. I do all of my booking with the customer factor. I keep it simple. You can overload yourself with a bunch of nonsense and stress yourself out that you don't really need to. Michael Lynch, let's see what you're talking about, man. Hold on, Dre, so do you still use the logo you had developed on Fiverr? Yes, I did. Yes, I do. Let's see, Michael Lynch. I'll post mine, basically what you're going to market and when, what you need to spend, hit a goal. I see what you're saying, bro. I haven't really gotten that technical with my stuff, honestly. I'm consistently posting on Facebook. I'm a member of all the local, like, buy and sell trade groups on Facebook. I advertise there. Rarely spend money on that because you can do a lot of it for free. What's up, F-Bomb? I see you, man. As far as marketing, I stick with what works, guys. And what works for me is yard signs, Facebook, Google My Business, word of mouth, and the branding on my truck and my shirts. So I don't really sit down and do all that. It's a good thing to do, but I don't. So, bro, I don't even want to attempt to mess up your name. I think it's Ty Chow, maybe. Appreciate the support. If I killed your name, I apologize. Servant Softwash, that's what I do for marketing, what I just said. Will you be adding a gas-powered roof pump to your arsenal? I plan on it, and you may not have been here earlier. I was not saying that I do not like my 12 volts. Some of you guys took something that I said in the video a couple of weeks and got it all twisted up and thought me and Cody were having issues, and we weren't. Everything's good with us. But yeah, I'm looking at either a 24 volt or a gas roof pump because there's a lot of really tall commercial stuff that we do. And that we're starting to get into, even churches. Some of the steeples are huge. Oh, man, we got a celebrity on here tonight. What's up, Johnny? Guys, if you have not seen Blades of Grass Lawn Care LLC's YouTube channel, you guys need to head over there and check him out. The dude has got it going on. What's up, dude? I appreciate you stopping by. As you know, I'm not in the pressure washing business, but love your business advice. Bro, I need to take some advice from you. He's also a veteran, guys. Appreciate your service, brother. Yeah, dude. He's got an awesome channel. He's got, how many subscribers you got now? Like 75, 80,000, bro? Get out of here with your rock star mess, man. Get out of here. No, he's got a really good channel, guys. And you guys could definitely take some mental pictures of how he runs his business, the way he operates, from the way the vehicle looks, the way that his equipment looks, the way that he looks, the way he talks. It just screams professional business. Military teach you a lot of that. Tim Hunter, what's up? Michael Lynch, looking to get anything employees soon. Am I looking to get any employees soon? Is that what you're asking? S3 Pro, you may have already said something about the big commercial job, but hey, we've all had jobs. We really put a lot of time, thought, and energy into a proposal. Didn't work out. It's all part of it, man. Win some, lose some, move forward. Appreciate it, Cosmic Rain. T-Bone, how well are Facebook, Google ads working for you? I don't run Google ads. I don't really run Facebook ads. Guys, you can do a lot of promoting for yourself just by joining the local buy here, trade here, sale groups in your area, the surrounding counties, surrounding cities, and just post. Get you guys a good Facebook business page. Find a good Facebook business page that you like. See how they post, when they post, see what their cover photos look like, and copy and do what they do. Don't copy them like down to the T, but do what they do. Yeah, workers' comp insurance is stupid, man. Absolutely stupid. Faz Power Washing LLC. That's a really good question, man. What's up, Scott? What do you do when you wake up in a funk? Like if you wake up and you just don't feel it, or you wake up and you're tired. Let me give you guys a secret, because I'm sure Johnny can back me up on this one. I wake up every single morning. This week it's been 4 o'clock, but for the most part, I'm usually up 5, 6 o'clock every morning. Life starts around my house at around 7. So by waking up 2 hours early every morning, not only is my house quiet, but I have time to study my Bible. I have time to study study what I do for a living. I study my craft. By doing that, by getting up just 2 hours early, if you do that every single day for a year, guys, you are gaining 30 plus days in the year. That's an entire month out of the year, just by waking up 2 hours early, that you can work on yourself. The best investment you will ever make is in yourself. So if I wake up in a funk, I'm not going to tell you that there's been days where I have rescheduled stuff because I'm just tired. But for the most part, we try to grind it out. But that's the beauty of owning your own business. And if you're super overloaded and you can't get behind schedule, you got to do what you got to do. You got to grind it out, man. But at the same time, if you're not your best you, people are around you are going to feel that. If you're in a bad, horrible mood, you didn't go to sleep last night like you were supposed to, and you get to a job site and you're throwing stuff all over the yard because you're just in a temper tantrum, it's going to reflect poorly on you. So, but as far as tummy aches or something like that, man, get up and go to work. Let's see. F-Bomb. He says Facebook Marketplace, Google My Business, Instagram, LinkedIn, business cards, postcards, word of mouth, and most of all the people. Listen, guys, and I'm sure Johnny can tell you this too, man. There's guys on here that have been in business for a while. People overthink marketing. I mean, you really do. If you go back to the old school stuff back before they had Facebook and social media and stuff, you had to get out and you had to talk to people. Business cards, put up some signs, T-shirts, put some stickers on your truck. Just talk to people. People have forgotten old school, just talking to people stuff. Another thing I will tell you, and we're getting close to how long we've been on. We've been on 54 minutes. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I don't remember what I was going to say. Boy, that was going to be epic too, but I was going to drop a bomb. I don't remember. Oh yeah. We're problem solvers, guys. If you just put it in your mind that as far as marketing, if you put it in your mind that I am a problem solver, okay, it's like, I don't know, man. You just got to get that mentality that I am a problem solver. When people call my phone, what is the problem? What can I do? How can I solve that problem? And That'll help you. I mean, don't overthink the marketing, guys. You can go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs trying to worry about marketing. If you'll get it in your mind, get a mindset as a professional business owner. If you just slow down at night or getting up early in the morning, you picture what your company is going to be in 5-10 years. Is it a fleet of vehicles? Is it a multi-million-dollar company? You'll start getting that mindset. If you'll start hanging around and talking to people who are successful in any type of business, your mindset will start to change. And you'll start to see things differently. But if you'll remember that in any service industry, you are in the customer service business and you're also there to solve a problem, it'll help you without having to overthink all that stuff. You're going to have to talk to people and you're there to solve a problem for them. I hope I didn't get off track there. I hope that made sense. But anyway, F-bombs correct. Those are all free marketings. I am not the man, bro. I am just a pawn here on this planet. William Vincent, what's up, dude? How's the new truck? I love it. It's awesome. It likes gas, especially when you mash on the Hemi. Seville, Florida, what's up? Michael Lynch, the issue we are having is we had to let go one of our top techs that has been with us almost 5 years. Sad he created a bad habit out of stealing from us. That sucks, dude. I have no intention on having a company with several employees. I just don't. I like being a mom and pop. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen because I don't know. I'm not going to try to limit God. If God's got something that he wants to do in this business, he's got it, and he can do whatever he wants to. He can open up doors that I can't. So I'll worry about that when I get there. I have been a chief of police. I have had to manage several different dramas and stuff like that. Anytime you're dealing with people, man, you're going to have issues. Yeah, but yeah, good luck with that, man. That's a bad situation. Rocket City Spray Wash. Just curious, do you remember how long it took from the time you paid the invoice from FinPrint until you actually received the shirts? It took several weeks, man. They got they've grown since we first started doing business with them. They are a good company, good customer service, good product, but it takes a little bit. Somebody actually had done a super chat. Where was that? Who was that? Oh, Power Washing Pro Georgia. What's up, man? You ain't got to do that, man, but I appreciate it. $5 donation to the channel. We appreciate that, man. It helps a ton. Let's see. I hope I'm not breathing in this microphone, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, Greg V's right. I mean, guys, there are people. I don't care how much talent you have. I don't care if you've got $2 million worth of equipment. If people don't like you, if you're a butthole or a sleazy salesman, as a homeowner, I would not do business with you. I just wouldn't. But if I know people right now that are, they work fast food and they just the way that they carry themselves, I can tell that they're going to do something in life. They're going to be successful. So what he's saying when he says emulate success, you got to look the part, guys. You got to look the part. You got to act the part. You got to speak the part. Your voice is going to change. The way you speak is going to change depending on who you're around. Sometimes you got to get all country and talk to country farming folks. And sometimes you've got to up your game and you got to talk a little more sophisticated when you're around people that are very, very wealthy. It's all customer service. So anyway, we can get off track on that, but it is freaking getting cold out here in this garage. Tim Hunter just finished a big gutter job and Christmas light removal. I bet that was fun. Spent the day wishing I was doing it. I hear you. Let's see. T-Bone says he wants to pass out business cards, handwritten postcards, promote my new business with my neighborhood. I think it would be more effective than next door ads. But I believe there's no soliciting. T-Bone, man, you just got to talk to people, man. But like I said, going back to the emulating success, there's a guy in a couple towns for me, and I don't mean this in any kind of racial way because I'm not that type of guy. But the guy, he kind of carries himself like a thug. He's got good equipment, but I mean, he's just the way he talks and everything, and I don't know how to come across with that, guys. No, don't get me wrong on that. But some of the neighborhoods that you're going to go to, they don't trust, and it's no different than having someone who's got, like me, I've got tattoos everywhere. So for the most part, in the summertime, I can't cover them up. It's too hot. But the way that you carry yourself around some of these neighborhoods, it speaks highly on who you are and what type of person you are. People, especially this day and age, man, people are so judgy and all that stuff. So it goes back to putting yourself in a very successful mindset. I know people that they cuss all over jobs and stuff like that. That's not professional. They go and they don't fix their hair before they get to the job. It's unprofessional. Their truck is just filthy. I mean, there's stuff thrown everywhere. It does not look professional. So you guys have to that's the whole point of what I was trying to say. I got off track, but the whole point of that was this guy just does not give off a vibe that he was going to be a professional person. I hope he does. I've tried to talk to him and mentoring. And he understood what I was trying to say. It's just the world that we live in, guys. There are certain neighborhoods and stuff that if you don't go in there with a nice vehicle, they won't hire you. And it's just because they're trying to keep up with the neighbors next door. If the neighbor next door hires a pressure washer and they've got a really nice truck, really nice trailer and all that stuff, and you come into there with a raggedy truck and trailer, a lot of times it doesn't matter how good you are, they're not going to hire you just because almost like they get embarrassed that you're there, that you're at their house. It's just a petty world we live in, guys. It's just stuff I've noticed. Excuse me, guys. It's getting cold out here. You guys understand what I'm saying about that, man? You just got to carry yourself, picture yourself like you're running a multi-million-dollar company, like you are a boss, a straight-up boss, and your whole mindset will change. Get on Instagram, get on TikTok, look at and put in hashtags business owner, hashtag business advice, business this, business that. And you guys will see how business people carry themselves. Anyway. Let's see. T-Bone, I currently have an X-Jet M5 and downstream injector with a 4-gallon. I need to figure out how to get the appropriate ratios. Any advice? Excuse me. On the X-Jet, there's actually a chart. There's a nozzle chart that you can use that'll tell you your ratios. Downstream injector, there's a million videos on YouTube about downstream injectors, guys. I've only used one once. And it basically, if you were using 12.5% bleach, it came out to a 1.25%, which is really good for a house wash. Don't really have to overthink that part. The X-Jet, it's all in what nozzle you put inside the X-Jet. If you don't have a nozzle in, I think it's a 2-to-1 mix. But they have a whole chart, and it's based off your gallons per minute on your machine and all that. Is a whole thing that shows you which one you need to get in. How much is your monthly payment on the website? MattTube48 says, I think it's $175 to $225. I'm not sure. I'll have to pull that up and look. I'm pretty sure it's $175 a month. F-Bomb says, I call it knock and talk. Knock on the doors and talk to the next customer. If you leave a card, a door hanger, the door, more than likely it will be the trash before you let the door. Before you leave the neighborhood. The only thing I'll say to that is some people are built for that. Some people are not. I don't like going up and knocking on people's doors. And I'm not going to tell you I won't. I mean, if we start getting where we're just really slack on work, I'll knock on doors. But as a homeowner, I don't want nobody coming up to my door knocking on my crap. I just don't, especially if you're there to sell me something. That's just how I see it. Let's see. F-Bomb doesn't like the X-Jet. I like it, but it's a little awkward to carry around. Power Washing Pro Georgia. Man, you need a YouTube channel, bro. I think you got an Instagram. Don't I follow you on Instagram? Let me pull you up and see if I follow you on Instagram. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I do, man. I think you got blue shirts. Power Wash. Yeah. Yeah, y'all check out Power Washing Pro's Instagram, dude. He's got where am I at? This camera won't focus for nothing, dude. He's got a really good Instagram, man. Props to you, dude. He's right. Delayed gratification. Let's see. Perez power wash. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Perez pressure washing. Got it. Yeah, Finprint's got it going on, dude. 28 degrees in Michigan, have not sprayed in 3 months. Good God, I'm cold thinking about that, dude. The other day we went out and it was like 33 degrees and the wind was blowing like 10 miles an hour. It's 27-degree wind chill factor, and I was like miserable. I just wanted to get back in the truck. I'm not built for all that. Dre, it's a cultural difference, and some people don't know how to communicate from where they came. Hey, that's a good point, man. It's just a cultural difference, man. And it's not a racial thing, man. It's just cultural differences. I know people that are very, very wealthy. People in the black community. I know very wealthy people they look like dumb farmers, but they have more money than you could ever imagine. It's just different cultures. But I know, I try to tiptoe around what I'm talking about, guys, because some people just get offended. I don't mean no harm by it. But like Johnny is a veteran, and he is a very successful man, and he's a black man. And he goes into a lot of wealthy white neighborhoods, and he carries himself, like a professional. And I see people, even white people in the white community, that walk around like they just got out of prison. The entire point of what we were saying is, doesn't matter what color you are or where you come from, cultural differences and all that stuff. It's how you carry yourself. If you're a man and you carry yourself respectably, I'm going to respect you. I don't care who you are, where you came from. And that's how a lot of business owners are going to feel also. If you carry your business like you are a professional business, the way that your hair is cut, I mean, you can have a cool haircut, just keep it neat and just be professional. And is it making sense, guys? I hope it's making sense. Just carry yourself like a professional, no matter where you've been, where you come from. Because I can take you guys to the neighborhood that I grew up in, and you would never believe that I would have grew up to own my own business and be where I'm at today. So anyway. Let's see. Power Washing Pro, he's exactly right, man. I mean, go look at his Instagram, guys. It's Power Washing Pro GA. And it's exactly what I'm talking about. His business screams success. His business screams, no matter what neighborhood he would ever go into. He can go wherever he wants to go and make a really good living because of the way that he carries his company. I don't care if he's green, purple, whatever. It's just, that's the whole point of that conversation is. It's the way you carry yourself, guys, the way you represent your company, the way you talk on jobs, the way your truck looks, the way your equipment looks. I mean, everything. There's so much that goes into it. We're getting off topic, but anyway, I hope that makes sense. Let's see, Reggie Bryce. Where you been, dude? I was actually going back through some of my old YouTube videos, and I saw where you had commented, and that was from like 10 months ago. I'm like, dude, I hadn't seen Reggie in a minute. Be a professional at all times. You never know who you are in front of. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. You are correct, sir. I went and did me and Trent went and did a really, really nice house for a really wealthy family. And the guy told me, he's like, man, I got a bunch of friends I'm going to put you in front of. I'm going to let you know about them. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. No big deal. Thank you. And he wasn't lying, dude. The phone rang, and he's like, oh, I saw where you did my friend so-and-so's house. Well, I want you to come around and do the roof, the driveway, and all that. Didn't ask me how much it was going to be. Just come on and get it. I'm like, I like you people, man. I like y'all a lot. All right, guys, I'll give it a few more minutes, and I'm going to get back to my family. I'm freezing out here. It's getting cold. Let's see, Trey. My guy, you inspired me to start a pressure washing business. I'm a young black kid working at Racetrack, 21, turning 22 in a couple of weeks, looking to launch in a month, staying in the Atlanta area. Dude, there's a pile of money in Atlanta, bro. And just the way that you're talking right there, you got drive, dude. That, and I'm excited for you, dude, honestly. But going back to what we've been talking about this whole time, you've got to carry yourself, no matter what you do, man. Even if you just become the manager of a racetrack one day, whatever, carry yourself like a professional. I see that, just the way that you're talking, you're gonna do the daggum thing. I know you are. Um, just get in that mindset, dude. Not just You don't want to be just a guy that pressure washes. You want to be that successful business owner that has a external cleaning business. Small things like that, guys. You're not just the pressure washing guy. Spend time. Like I said, get up 2 hours early every day when everybody else is hanging out at the club or on the front porch drinking and doing whatever on the weekends, or whatever your friends are doing. I mean, I look back on some of the friends I grew up with, man, and some of them are dead and the rest of them are just doing nothing with their lives. Don't When you focus on your business, those people, your friends will change, guys. While they're out there doing all that stuff that everybody else is doing, you work on your grind, you work on your business, you work on growing yourself, invest in yourself, read books, man, get on YouTube and watch things. And you'd be surprised just how doing those little things an extra 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day will transform your business, man. I wish you the best of luck, Trey. You guys help me wish him the best of luck, man. I wish I would have started this business at 21 years old, bro. But, God had other plans for me and it worked out accordingly. Let's see. I have 2.5 pressure washers that I plan to Siamese tie them together. Will I need a buffer to run them both? Bro, you speaking Japanese to me, man. I'm a simple dude. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Some of these guys that are more tech savvy than I am can answer that. Yeah. I would think that you would need a buffer tank to run them both because 2.5 gallons a minute. I got a 100-gallon tank with a 5.5 gallon a minute machine. When I'm running my pressure washer and Trent's on a soft wash at 7 gallons a minute, it don't take long for that buffer tank to go away. So you're already at 5 gallons a minute. Yeah, you definitely need a buffer to run both of them. In my opinion, I may be wrong. I would definitely get one. And I say that because a lot of residential houses and stuff there, the water pressure sucks. My dear camera's going off, guys. I apologize. Power Washing Pro Georgia Footbridge has a special going for $199, dude. I mean, I can't tell you guys enough how much that company's done for me. S3 Pro brings up a good point, and that is one thing that we do. He says when you answer the phone or talk to some customers, use we. That sounds more professional and bigger. Cody actually made a video on this yesterday. I've had teens call my business and ask questions, help them out, give them truth. One thing that I did notice, guys, when I first started, well, even still till today, I'll get that phone call every now and then. Hey, I was just curious how much you charge to wash a 1,800 square foot house. Well, thank you, Mr. Customer, Mrs. Customer. If you'll give me the address, I'll be glad to pull that up and we can look at it together. Well, I don't really need you to look at it. I just want to know what you charge for an 1,800 square foot house. Guys, 9 times out of 10, that is somebody that just wants to know what you charge because they're trying to start a pressure washing business. And it got to the point right there for a while. I'm just like, look, do you really want me to come and look at it? Or do you want me to pull it up? Or are you just asking because you're doing pressure washing too? And a lot of times they're just like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. I saw you on YouTube and I was just curious. Just be real, man. I'll help you out if I can. Yeah, man. I spray liquid salt in the winter for like driveways and roads and stuff, man. That's pretty cool. Power Washing Pro Georgia has a YouTube, guys. He just announced it. I'm skipping some people here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Christopher Dotson, Scott getting my Southeast soft wash kit in a few weeks. Lumimax Pro 12 volt, man. You're going to be killing it, bro. That thing's a beast. I still got mine sitting back there. See it? There it is. Right there. Yeah. You'll love it, dude. It's a moneymaker. You'd be surprised how many jobs I've gotten at a gas pump just because we have that system sitting on the trailer, guys. It's dumb. Let's see. Biggest support. Where am I at, dude? There's like so many comments. 61 of you guys jumping on. That's what's up, man. Where am I at, guys? You guys have just blown me up. God bless America. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Good Lord. My God. Hold on. Okay, I'm caught up. There we go. Reggie Bryce. Dre says, preach, sir. I'm trying to. Reggie Bryce, great content. Thank you, sir. RPC pressure washing. They act like a bunch of thugs. Who does? Don't act like a bunch of thugs, man. Act like a professional business owner. Don't matter if you're a thug on the weekends. Power washing, Genie, right on. Let's see. Tim Hunter says he carries himself better when he has a tan. Okay. Gonzalo Castro, what's up, man? Let's see. Power Wash says he can relate to the upbringing, bro. Dude, I come from I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna show you guys the neighborhood I grew up in. Yeah, it was a little rough. Jose Fortis, Total Wash Unlimited, St. Cloud, Florida. What's up, dude? RPC pressure washing. It don't matter what color you are. You're right, man. I know people, dude. It don't matter. Seriously, it don't matter what color you are. It matters how you carry yourself. I know people that are convicted felons, ex-convicts that carry themselves better than some people that are out here trying to run a business. Seriously, it's all in how you carry yourself. Let's see. J&J, did you change from Everflow pumps? I did. For the money, they're good pumps, but I'm a firm believer that you get what you pay for. Nothing wrong with the systems that Cody and them are building. Let me go ahead and say that because some people got confused by that. It was just some issues. I didn't have the budget at the time to replace the Everflow, so I replaced the Everflow with the Everflow. But now I have, oh God, what is that thing called? A Delavan pump from PowerWash.com. It's actually a deluxe pump, but I think it's a Delavan setup. But it's a 7-gallon. I mean, if you guys hear my kids in the background trying to kill each other, I apologize. Power Washing Pro Georgia says his wife hasn't worked in 8 years, man. And you're still out there grinding and killing it, dude. You're doing what you're supposed to do as a man, dude. That's awesome, and you got my respect on that. Yeah, he's got it going on. I'm sure you guys are checking out his Instagram, dude. It's really awesome. RPC is correct. Word of mouth means everything, and that's exactly what reviews are. That's exactly what your Google reviews are. They're word of mouth. You think about it, guys. If you go on vacation to Destin, Florida, you want to go stay at a hotel that's really nice. What are you going to do? You're going to Google hotels Destin, Florida, or whatever, resorts Destin, Florida, and you're going to look at the reviews. I'm the same way with restaurants, man. If we go out of town, I've never eaten there before, I'll pull up the restaurants, I'll look at them. If they got like 3 stars, I'm not going. I'm just not going to go. I'm looking for the really good places. So F-bomb is correct. Presentation is the first thing. First impressions are everything, guys. Clean truck, clean equipment. Dude, I had a guy when we first started who hired us because we didn't have any stuff on the dash of our truck. The dash of our truck was clean. That's why he hired us. People are petty, I'm telling you. All right. A few more questions, guys. We've been on for an hour and 18 minutes. Good God. I like talking to you guys. Let's see. Great content. Have you listened to Sid Grafe's podcast, 80/20? If not, look at it. I'll check that out, Steve. I appreciate it. St. Lucia Island. What's up, Nigel? Jonathan has one more question. Appreciate it, Dre. Let's see. Jonathan says he's a black teenager, 15 years old, started pressure washing 6 months ago. Any tips? Just get out there and do it, man. Go ahead and get the mindset that you're only 15, dude, but right now you've got more oomph than almost every of the 15-year-old that I know of. I've got 17, 18-year-old daughters that don't do I can't get them to do anything, and they're not going to do it on my dime. So they're moving on with their lives, but they're not going to do it on my job, on my money. You know what I'm saying? So, you're 15 years old, you're doing something. Get out there and do something, even if it's just driveways, man. By the time you're 20, you'll have 5 years of business experience and clientele, and there's no telling what you'll get into. Read about business. Follow business. Don't be following girls dancing on freaking TikToks and Instagram and all that bull crap, man. Look up business stuff. Because when you get your business stuff up, man, everything else falls into place. The money comes. Props to you, man. 15 years old on here trying to learn about pressure washing. That's awesome, dude. Hot Rod Dave says 4 gallon per minute is the most you can run without a buffer tank. I don't know anything about the technical side. RPC says run at least a 200 buffer tank. I've got a 100, guys, and there's times that I run out, and it's mainly just because the only time I really run out is when me and Trent are both going at washing something. Of course, that's like 15 gallons a minute when we're both spraying. But most of the time, only issues we've had with just the 100-gallon buffer tank is water pressure at the customer's house. All right, a few more. Most residential water pressure is between 3 to 5 gallons a minute, and F-bomb is correct. And the longer your hose is, the less it gets. But it depends on how. I have seen a lot of people that they add an extra hose reel onto their trailer with another water hose so they can hook up to a second water source at the property and running both water hoses into the tank, which is something that we're checking in on. Determine pressure. Thanks for being you. That's all I can be. Let's see. Appreciate that, Gonzalo. F-bomb is correct on the math on that, guys. Yeah, Dre, he says he uses a Rimco pump. Everybody I know that's used a Rimco says it's awesome. Yeah, exactly. J&J Roof Treaters. People have to understand that Southeast Soft Wash does not make the pump. And if a man wants to change something, he can. Exactly right. They build the system, not the actual pump. And Cody's made videos on the pump. I'm not knocking Southeast Soft Wash. They have an awesome company. Cody's an awesome dude. I consider him a good friend. We've never had any beef. Anyway, moving on. RPC, 43 years in the business. Keep going with it, old school, man. Power Washing Pro, Georgia. You ain't got to do that, bro. I appreciate it, though. Character is key. Love what you're doing, Scott. Iron sharpens iron. That's in the Bible, correct? Thanks for the plug. Till next time. Yeah, man. Your Instagram's awesome, dude. For you guys that haven't seen it, Power Washing Pro Georgia has an awesome Instagram. I think he just said he launched a YouTube channel, too. Appreciate it, man. All right, 2 more real quick. Judge Dredd, even Scott, what's the one thing you would do differently if you were starting over today? I would not have bought a pressure washing trailer from the very first company that I came across, and they screwed me over. I would have done my research, learned about soft washing, and I would have done my research on getting what I needed for what I was going to do. Okay. Sometimes you can go out here and you can order $1 million worth of equipment and you don't need it if you're just going to be washing houses. That's one thing that I would have done. All right. One more question, guys. We've been on for an hour and 22 minutes. There's 65 of you guys on. I appreciate you guys watching. The video will be up and available as soon as we're done. You guys can go back and listen. We've been talking about marketing and carrying yourself as a professional, no matter where you're from, what color you are, what neighborhood you're from, that type of thing. You just got to get that mindset that you're a business owner and carry yourself accordingly. Truth Seeker, these 5 kids are driving me crazy. I've got 7, bro. How do I balance work, home life? You have to. You have to. That's all there is to it. When it's work time, it's work time. I get up 2 hours early every single day to work on work and to work on improving myself and to read my Bible. My family gets pretty much the rest. Dirt Blasters, what's up? All right, guys. Anybody got one more question, man? Yeah, Greg V, bro. I'm cold, man. I see you. One more question. I appreciate you guys all jumping on, man. I'm going to try to do this every Sunday night. May get some people on. Do some chit-chatting. God, it's already 7:20. Yasmin Acampo. I think that's Jay. What's up, man? I appreciate the support, man. Appreciate that. All right, guys. I hate to jump off with 60-something of you guys. All right, Christopher Dotson is going to take the last question, guys. Had any clients from just the new wrap? Yes, man. We pulled into a house to do the roof, the driveway, and a house wash, and we booked 2 other jobs just from people pulling in the driveway just because they saw our truck. It works, man. You got to realize that's a rolling billboard. and people need to be able to see it from a distance. If they can see what you're doing from like or what you do for a living from like 100 yards away, good chance that they're gonna see what you do, and there's a good chance you may get hired or at least get a phone call. I've had people call me behind me in traffic, so yeah, it's definitely a good investment. All right, guys, appreciate you guys jumping on. Have a wonderful night. God bless everything. Wait. F-bomb, you need a channel, bro, for real. You got a lot of knowledge, bro. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Appreciate it. God bless.